The overarching vision for education, which includes early years, is very simple really. We want world-class provision because we want world-class outcomes for children in Haringey. And for us, early years is the most important aspect and part of a child's development, because we need to get that right and support the parents and families in Haringey so that their children do thrive and achieve as they grow and develop through schools and through education, so they can succeed in life.
Childminder is not just a person looking after your child, it's a childcare expert, and becoming a childminder is a profession. And I quickly became apparent that there was lots that I could learn from my childminder, as well as being really confident that my child had a great start in life with the childcare that she was receiving.
So we chose to go with a childminder because we wanted to have a good mix for our daughter. This playgroup here at Acorns is fantastic as well, because it means that she's not just at home all the time. She's got a really good variety of activities that she's involved in.
I've been a childminder now 27.5 years. August come and make 28 years I've been doing it, and I do really enjoy it.
Sandra, our childminder, she's really personal. We've got to know her very well. She's very warm. You really feel like she really cares for the kids. You can see that they form a bond. Our daughter really looks forward to spending time with her, because they really feel close, and they spend 2 days a week together. But it's really nice to see that form over time. So that's been fantastic.
We got a lot of forums together where we all meet up, other childminders. All the courses, our support worker helps us out with those. She's just at the end of the phone if we have any problems to do with parents or children, or we just want to have a little chat. She's always there for us.
Childminders offer the children such a vast range of opportunities, learning skills. A lot of people tend to think that childminders don't do very much with the children. Childminders have to provide the same learning outcomes as nursery. So whatever comes out of nursery, those same opportunities have to come out of the childminders for those children. Childminders work with parents very, very closely, because they need to work with them closely to make sure that what they're providing for the children is the best that they can provide.
I love being a childminder. You just see the kids them develop. Being a childminder, you're actually in that growing process with the kids them. You're there from the beginning to they're into school. You have some kids that's still into school. I've got one of my kids that's 15, and they'll still come and knock me and say hi to me, and you just watch them develop from crawling to walking to singing to their attitude to everything, just who they really are. And it's just a nice, lovely experience to be able to be a part of.
I became a childminder because I had experience in this role already. I'd helped to raise many kids as it was. I helped my sister, cousins, and I'd help my mum around the house as well. So I was used to it, and I thought it would be a good experience for me because it's something I enjoyed.
I believe childminder offer a better service in the sense that a lot of parents sometimes are very, concerned. They don't want their children to go into this big group. But with the childminder, most of the time it's a one-to-one. So it's a home away from home service that we offer.
They see things that they can recognise, they see things they can relate to, and they have more of a one-to-one experience with us here.
Haringey are really good at some of the courses they provide, like managing behaviour, storytelling, playtime, different forms that will actually just make you be able to provide better practice and better service to the parents and to the kids. There's the regular training that we have to do, which is like first aid, child protection. They're the two definite ones you have to do that are required by Ofsted. They like you to go and do food hygiene and health and safety. There's more specialist courses that are now coming up as well, that for childminders like myself that want to go the extra mile, that we can just, extend ourselves a little bit better. And it does improve our service.
As the childminding coordinator, I support the childminders on a regular basis. I visit them and I look at their practice, I look at their knowledge, I look at their skills. On occasion, I'll do observations of the childminders so I can give them an overview of what it looks like as a parent. There's also the early years team will provide support for the childminders. They will sometimes go and do visits. They will support them in training. There's also the children's centres that work closely with the childminders. They will also provide support for the childminders. The childminders can take their children to the drop-ins and use their services. They can speak with the children's centre staff and they can ask for support in order to build their knowledge and skills also.
The learning activities that we do is in line with the EYFS along with other child care providers. So we work along the EYFS where first we try to develop the kids then regarding to the EYFS stages of development. So we do like gross motor skills, so we do stuff like trampolining, we do balancing games, we have Lego, we've got Duplos, we do water play, sand play, messy play and cooking activities. We also even do potty training and stuff like that.
I do believe that the children learn more by play. So I'll have a rotation of games, books, activities, resources continually. I mean, my living room, we tend to have a lot of the playthings. We've got a book corner.
We have a planning for the whole year that we break it down in a month so we can talk about different type of topics, and each month we can show the children and teach them about the shapes, the colours, the numbers. That could give us a guidance of what to do with the children at home so we can practice with them every day. And they're very, very fast learners if you give them more attention and more one-to-one.
The 2-year-old programme started in September 2013. It's a government programme and it's focused on the most disadvantaged 2-year-olds. So not all 2-year-olds are going to be eligible for this programme. What it offers though, it offers those who are eligible 15 hours worth of free early education. And if spread over a year, that works out to be 570 hours. It offers children an opportunity to learn in a safe and quality environment. It offers them an opportunity to socialise with their peers. It offers them opportunity to develop physically, emotionally as well. And also it prepares them, gets them ready for school as well. It allows them the opportunity to play and learn through play. But alternative, it also provides the parents an opportunity to go back to work if they want to access training or study. Children who access early learning actually do better from those who don't as they go through to school. So this is why the government's pushing this particular programme, and this is why Haringey is actually supporting it as well. I work in partnership with parents. Verbally, when they come in the morning, they'll give me a little rundown about the children's day or their night. When the parents come in the evening, I give them a rundown of what they've done for the day. Obviously we have newsletters that we send out to the parents, any kind of things that we do. If we're taking the kids on outings or things like that, we'll give the parents forms to fill out. If they've got any problems, they can actually talk to me verbally or they can write it down and we can communicate that way. But it's always an ongoing verbal talk every day, every morning and every evening.
I can look after children with special needs and support them. First, I'm also what is known as a detached childminder. So I did a quite extensive course that ran over about a year and a half that covered a lot of disabilities, special needs, spectrum disorders. So on my profile on Haringey website, I'm actually down as a detached childminder. So if there are any parents with special needs children, they can be directed to myself. When they're ill, the parents know they can come in, they'll be cuddled, they'll be looked after as if it was one of my own. And I think that is something that's really, really important. Not just for the parents, but for the kids. Because when you're rough, you just want to be with your mummy or daddy. But they know they can come here and they know they're going to be looked after. They know they're going to be loved. They've got their friends. And it's typical with kids, they might feel rough for an hour and the next minute they're bouncing around off the walls, wanting to play, whatever. And the beauty of it is I can provide that for them. So continuity of care for the parents and their economic well-being is spot on.
The area of childminding is predominantly associated with women. So I've myself, as I was growing up, just only remember women raising me. I don't remember a male being there. So I believe that my role here is important because I can bring to the table what some children lack, especially in this day and age where we have broken homes and families that don't get along. I like to show the children that a man can do this too, that we are sensitive, that we do understand what a child needs. Children can see also this is a man's job as well.
We are one, along with the parents, the main caregivers. We don't change. So where they go to school, they change years and they change their teachers. As a childcare provider, childminder, we are there consistently growing with that child and with the parents. So we are like the next support in line from that parents, because the child will know we will not go anywhere. We are there for them. So through other changes in their schooling, we remain their main caregiver along with parents.
There are a number of places that you can find childminders. If parents or other professionals are looking to find childminders, Haringey's Family Information Services Directory, you can access all the childminders that are registered with Ofsted in Haringey are available there. There's a childminding webpage on the Haringey website, and it offers parents information on childminders. It offers childminders or prospective childminders information how to become a childminder. There is also a list of questions that have been put there for parents to use to ask their childminder once they go to visit. We found that a lot of parents feel a bit nervous and a bit awkward in terms of what they must ask and what kind of questions and information they need. So that list really does support parents in order to ask the right questions and get the right answers from their childminders.
I think if I was to speak to another parent looking for a childminder, the biggest piece of advice that I would give to them would be to ensure that they felt that they would get on well with that childminder. It's really important to have a rapport with your childminder, because you've got a vested interest in your child's well-being and their care, and you want to be able to talk to them openly and honestly and frankly at times about what's best for your child. And if you can build a friendship with your childminder, that makes the whole relationship between the three of you, yourself, your childminder and the child, so much easier.
So as a parent, if you are considering childcare in Haringey, please consider our childminders.
But you look sweet upon a seat of a bicycle made for two.